Morning, guys. Morning, guys. Morning. Welcome, Makoya and down. What's up to everybody who just joined in? What's up, Kuro? What's up, Taiko? What's up, Tandeka? Hey, man. Yeah, we're Makoya and down. We listen to Oscar, man. And, my name is Leroy, by the way. Yeah, good morning, everybody. And I hope you all had a great weekend. I had a very this weekend, eh? Like a very this weekend, but then what? We made it, and please remember to keep liking there. Like let's reach maybe for my 15K today. Is it like 15-20K? Hi, Lutando. And yeah, man, please send me gifts, guys. As in like roses, nyana would be great. I'd love that. Hi, Larato, how you doing? Hey man, guys, hey man. I had a really hectic weekend, eh? And I almost died actually, but we made it. We made it good. Can you all hear me properly? So how was your weekend quickly before we start, guys? How was your weekend? Hope you had a good weekend. Already? Oh no. I had a very busy one. Hey, what's up, Mari? Hey, Richayana. Mari Richayana. Great stuff. Please keep tap the screen there now. Okay. So while we wait actually for the radio, let me try and say hi to actually the people that are here. What's up, sir? What's up, Boiti? Boiti Seaho. What's up, Lerato? Mbali, Seloreho. Newi, Taiko, Tandega, Guguletu, Kolufelo, Lutando, Zizikazi, user 55, TSP, Mari, user 88, Katleho, okay, not an age, like the Banyana, but. Well, short Clement, how you doing, man? What's up, shorty? Yeah, I hope you're good. And for those who are new here, my name is Leroy. I will listen to Ask a Man. Then we can have our own discussion later on, 11:30. So I really hope you'll still be around for that, because I saw the schedule solution is starting 11. But then we don't have load shedding here, so we're good. Let's bring on Anonymous.
How are you? Good morning, people. I'm good. How are you? I'm great, thank you. Anonymous, are you at the office or are you at home? I'm at home. You're at home. Okay, you're sounding a little bit soft.
Can you hear the radio?
I do understand. You don't want to, let everyone at home hear what you're talking about. But please, can you just bring up the volume just a bit for me once we continue? But Anonymous, here are the house rules. Respect is a foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, if you're in agreement with these terms, please confirm by stating I agree. However, if you do not agree, that's also fine. You kindly let us know so we can move on to the next anonymous caller. But do you agree, Anonymous? I agree, Kuzo. All right, Naked DJ, Somizi, they're both here, and of course, South Africa. We listening, Mama. Thank you so much for listening me. So, 10 years ago, I met this guy. I had just moved into this town for work. And when we met, it was after work, and I was looking for a place to stay. He offered to, accompany me to the place, and when I got the room, he offered to pay back the deposit because I was just looking so that maybe I can come back 2 weeks later to occupy the room.
Okay.
He took me to the hiking spot so I can go back to where I was staying, and we exchanged contacts and started communicating. He told me that he was interested in having a relationship with me. I wasn't in a relationship at the time, and he was, taking quite a lot of boxes. So I was like, okay, why not give it a try? I also asked if he had anyone in his life and where they were, and he was like, a baby mama in another town. So when he mentioned the town, it sounded like one of those towns that's quite far from where we were at the time.
Okay.
So we kept the relationship off. One of the things I didn't like about the guy was that he didn't like using protection. So I addressed the matter, but still it continued. So I had to resort to contraception.
Okay.
And then as time went by, one of the ladies that I was staying with in that yard, because the guy was now not coming to see for like almost a week, the lady asked if I knew that the guy was married. And I was like, no, he's not married. He never mentioned that. He was like, yes, he is married. You should ask him. I immediately did, and he denied it. Okay, and then they never discussed it, you see. And then the lady again told me that now it was during September school holidays. The guy again got scared around the yard. So he told me that he's probably busy because the wife is back from school. The wife is starting to be in somewhere, you see. Okay, now I didn't ask the guy over the phone. I waited for him to come, and I confronted him about the matter. He still denied it, and this time around, he was even mad about it, that I knew so much, okay? So I had to apologize over it because I felt like I had offered an event for it. He even made it look like we had discussed it in his absence, okay? And we left it there. Now, it worked. It was during lunch, and someone asked if they said to us that I'm dating someone from the area. Is that true? I said that I don't want to have this discussion because already I think we're having problems because someone from the area keeps on mentioning that the guy is married and the guy is married. So I don't want to entertain that. Like very polite with me and very nice. So like, no, if it's the guy, and he explained the car that he drives, he gave a clear description of the guy. I was like, if this is the guy, he is married. I know it for a fact because I work with them. Because this guy also is a chief. So he said, she told me that if this is the guy, he is indeed married. Now, I had to be very smart about finding the truth because obviously I had tried finding the truth from him and I wasn't getting anything. I started going on to social media like Google and stuff to check if I can get anything. And then got into Facebook, and then there was the wife with the profile picture of them both. You know, apparently looking like they were attending a traditional event because
Anonymous, I'm going to stop you there. Do you mind just moving away a bit from your speaker? You're distorting a bit and you're speaking very fast.
Yeah.
So we're trying to catch up with you and also listen to your words.
Okay.
Just take it easy.
All right. Right now.
Yes, you may continue.
So, like I was saying, I saw this picture of them both attending this cultural event, and they were both wearing traditional attire. I saved the photo. That was all I had at my for proof that the guy was married, of course. And obviously in the comment section, it looked like people were aware of their union and stuff. Okay, fine. And at that time, the guy was very busy up and down, attending to other things. But with that being said, he was very present, in the phone calls because he would call when he was not busy, obviously. Then this one in the afternoon, he called to let me know that as busy as he was, but he was coming to see me, okay? I was like, this is the time, this is the perfect time to address this issue. So he came, and when he was about to leave, I asked if there was anything he wanted to make me aware about. I told him about him. So it's like, there's nothing, I think you know everything about me. I was like, no, I don't. And then I showed him the photo. It was at that time that he just looked down, like he looked like very shocked. And it was, I think around the evening, around 7, that's December 7 p.m. So while he was still looking down, I went to the door, I locked the door, took off the key, threw it off the window because I was like, this guy is not leaving here until he tells me the truth. I want the truth, and I think that's the truth.
Okay.
And I spent the whole night that I was not talking, and then around this time following morning, that then he started getting at gossip because he wanted to leave. I told him that it's fine, you can leave, but if you leave that door without telling the truth, I've already contacted the lady on Facebook. We're going to have a good chat about you. See? And then to leave. And that's when we really had a very good chat with the lady. He told me that he's married. Apparently it's something that he does. Whenever they've had in the sacrament or an argument, he would find a girl and he would not care about her and all that until he felt that he should say he would dump the lady and then get back to his wife. So that's what the lady taking me to another town nearby. So that's the same day, really, I was moving to another town. So there was no way he was going to know where I was staying. I moved, and he tried to contact me. He wanted to see because we needed to talk. I was like, there's nothing I want to say to you. He did not want to talk to me when I gave you a chance, so there's nothing to talk about. Fast forward to 2021, I had like a very bad acne on my face, and a guy I was talking to who was asking me out, who appeared to be spiritually gifted, told me that it was not acne as I described it, but apparently a guy that I had dated, he was using long tea and had many girlfriends. He left this thing inside of me. You see. Now it goes back to him not wanting to use protection because he never wanted to use protection. At the moment when I was told, I didn't know that it was this guy, but there was this day when it just hit me that, no man, this is the guy who did this thing to me. The guy had also advised on what to use, in terms of getting help. I did that, and at that time, nothing. I could feel that there was something happening in my abdomen because I could feel like, while I was using what he advised me to use, I could feel like the thing was starting to kick, and I even shared the family, so they were like I should continue using that. Unfortunately, that bottle of that mixture fell while I was busy trying to move change place with my daughter.
Okay, Anonymous, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to go to the news headlines, come back. I think it's very important for me to give everyone a summary here because we've just been having trouble hearing you clearly, but that's okay. We did try. I hope I caught everything that you're saying. It's 10:30. Let's have the headlines with Hopedi Dilokwe.
Yeah. Good morning to the new people that are here and to the late ones, actually. My name is Leroy. We are doing this right here on Metro FM. Guys, you know what? Me, I'm also struggling to hear her now. But I kind of heard that she met this guy 2 years prior to as like then he helped her move in as a guy. So now it's like the guy doesn't like protection. So, like it's just a lot happening. He's married. So now like there was a warning.
We've got Anonymous on the line. Once again, here comes your summary. If you missed a large chunk of what Anonymous was saying, or perhaps maybe you join us right now. So Anonymous met a man at work a few years ago and they started dating, but Anonymous soon found out that the man might have lied about being single and he is in fact married. Now, something he denied multiple times, but eventually found that he doesn't have a wife. Now, Anonymous met another guy in 2021. Says she met another guy, and this guy told Anonymous that he senses that Muti was used on her by a previous partner, and she needs to be cleansed. Now, Anonymous wants to confront her ex about this and doesn't know how to go about doing that. Anonymous, am I correct in trying to summarize what you shared with us so far?
Yes, because of the fact that I wasn't working with the guy, but I met him while I was coming out of my workplace.
I see, you met him while coming out of your workplace. I get it now. Okay, Anonymous, with everything being said, what is the advice that you need today from Naked and Sumizi?
Okay, the advice that I'm looking for now, Kuzo, is that I have recently connected with the guy. I basically went out to look for his contact because now I feel like the anger is no longer there. When I found out that then I was very angry at the guy. However, with me trying to seek help, I got to a place where I was no longer angry now, but I feel like I need to confront him about this. He needs to tell me why would he do something like this to me.
So, and this is you confronting guy number one about what he's done to you.
Exactly.
Okay.
By the way, I never dated with guy number two. That's why it ended, like with him telling me that this might be what is happening with me.
100%. I'm with you now. Yes. I'm with you, Anonymous.
Yes. So now, okay.
Anonymous, so you met this stranger that came to you and told you out of the blue that the guy used Umuti on you.
Yes. The other church confirmed it as well.
Come again?
The other church that does processes and confirmed it as well.
Okay. And And you believe them, right?
100%.
Okay. What's the reason that makes you believe them? What happened to you that makes you?
Okay, first of all, I haven't had any stable relationship, you know. Things would start off very nicely, and then as time goes on, someone would just get annoyed with me, you know, over like little stuff, and that's something that was confirmed by the prophet at the church.
Okay.
And another thing is that when I started using the materials that I was given to use to drink, I could obviously feel something moving inside of me, which I believe, because I was told that when this thing got inside of me, it was very small, but over time it went on and went on and became like quite big.
Okay.
My tongue isn't as big, like, but it's over time it grew inside of me.
Okay, I hear you. So, just my advice with regards to that issue in particular, you don't confront somebody over which they have used muti on you. It's going to be fruitless. Because do you think it's going to go? Has a witch said, I bewitched you because 1, 2, 3, and 4? No, they're either gonna deny it, or they're either gonna they might even sue you for defamation of character, because unfortunately there's no evidence. So it's that element is a waste of time. When you are confronted with such situations, you first of all you protect yourself, you heal yourself, and you can then have a choice of doing a return to sender or move on with your life. Whereas Qinisa, or you return the favor to sender, and if that person really did it, and your thing works, they will go to the send. When you just say return to send, you know, you boomerang it. So what's funny?
Return to sender, boomerang.
You boomerang it, literally, because
It's a lot.
you don't confront, you'd be a waste of time.
Okay. Thing is for me, isn't it?
Yeah?
She says
Thing
thank
is,
you.
this guy, he thinks that he still stands a chance. He recently asked if he can come see me. I mean, I never promised now, and I told him that no, it's not going to happen. He just doesn't get it, that it's not about that, you know. Obviously, I've been, you know, stringing him along because I want to get to the point whereby I'm going to have a chance to address this later. So that's why I started to ask.
His motive is working then, because you are still bringing him into your space.
And that's what I wanted to ask. Like, why would he want to use muti on you? What is it about you?
Exactly. That's what I want to ask, because the relationship, when we met, you know, when you look at the time we met to the time when I decided to leave the relationship, it was a very short time for him to even, you know, decide to do that to me.
Guys, I don't think you understand what Somizi is saying. Like, what closure do you want? Okay, anonymous, né? If I was your guy, it's not even a rocket science. I use muti on you because I was married. I didn't want you to ask questions. I just wanted to have my way with you whenever I wanted, and I didn't want questions from you. That's actually the honest answer, and it's an honest answer he might not give you. Because he's married. He used muti on you so he could have his way with you. That's it. But he's not going to give you that answer, unfortunately. But the great thing is you've gotten the answer from us. So Somizi is saying the reason why you cannot detach from this man is because the muti is working. Because, anonymous, when a person does you wrong, lies to you, uses things on you, I carry you believe it, uses things on you, he lies to you, he takes advantage of you. I can't believe you still haven't blocked him and moved on with your life.
I think the challenge I have now is moving on. I'm scared after I found out what had happened to me, I am so scared now of moving on and being with anyone, because now I've got this thing, what if this person also is not as okay, like they are dating like that other guy, you know, like I've got that problem now.
Okay, Anonymous, né? Unfortunately, you know that love is a game of dice, right? Like, I've gone out with a person that's dumped me. I've gone out with a person that has also cheated on me. But then after that, I get over it and I move on. It doesn't mean the person I'm dating now will not dump me. It does not mean the person I'm with now will not cheat on me. But that is life. Life is uncertain. But you learn your lessons, I get. When after a breakup you sit and you say, let me do introspection. Why did I allow certain things to happen? Oh, maybe it's because I had a low self-esteem. It's because I didn't think I deserved better. It's because I would ignore things and sweep things under the rug. Hence, someone took advantage of me. But in my next relationship, I will not allow 1, 2, and 3 things to happen. But if those things happen in the next relationship, I've seen the red flags, I've learned my lessons, I will move on quicker. That's how life is. Umuntu, your ex could have lawyered you, your next person can lawyer you. But it's about your faith, and it's about, giving it another chance. Otherwise, you will never date again.
Okay.
So, how does he contact you? Does he come to your place, or does he call you or send text?
We haven't met. He likes video calling and I reject them, and then maybe after a few weeks or maybe a few days of not talking, he'll be like, you're scared, and I'll tell him, if you want to talk to me, just, talk to me, don't tell me that I'm scared. Because, yeah.
Okay.
But the intention for me with talking to him is not because I still want him back, but I see him and doesn't get it.
I think that's what you think. It's not what it is. If the multi-part is working, it is working.
Clearly, it's working.
If the multi-part is true, it is working, because you think when your reasons are to find closure. Ganti, he's bringing you closer to him, and once you see him physically, you're gonna start
melting.
Mshefanering. And then you end up in bed with him again, and so block him. Yeah, block him completely, and move on. Find closure on your own. You don't need closure from him.
Okay.
The only closing you need to do
Is what?
Isho.
Yeah, just close the legs. That's the only closure you need.
No, for a very long time.
Thank you so much.
Anonymous, thank you. Continue listening for more advice.
Okay.
Enjoy the
Okay. Hi, good morning, guys. For those who are new here, Futi, my name is Leroy, and welcome to Bakaranda. We're just listening to Ask a Man now. And guys, this story is so complicated for me, actually, because this lady, she's been speaking very fast, actually. But let me try to give you all a young recap, Nyana. Then you guys can request to come through. So these are the house rules, guys. You can request to come through to have your opinion. You will be given 5 minutes to actually state your opinion. Nah? Then we move to the other person, Like, we do not speak as in wanna you're talking and I'm talking, and then we would be talking like this. No. We give each other chances, pila, for a review, pila, na. Great stuff. So baby girl, she met this guy like a while back, nah. So this guy helped her out, to actually find a place, and then he paid deposit. He helped her get a job, Vila. So sharp. Then I feel like the sparks were sparking. Our Mnandi sharp. So now this guy hates condoms. So she had to get the pills and stuff. Great stuff. So I think about a year later, I'm not sure if it's her friend or who exactly was like, hey Joe, did you know that this guy is married? He's like, no, he's not married. Then she asked him, and he was like, no, I'm not married. then a while later, she was investigating. So yeah, so I know. So while she's investigating the shop, she finds out, oh no, actually, like this guy really has a wife. Oh, so he is in like little picture that she actually like saw pictures there. Then he still denied. Gore, mina ngishadanga mina. Angilapho. Sharp. Then a while later, uh, her friend, okay, wait, like some stranger actually was like, Ebra, wena ba ulwile wena pila pila. So now you've been you had the woza from him actually, because now you can't leave him, and then he's married, fruity, you okay, you melt like when he's around. So that's what she got from this other guy, like the stranger guy, or like number two. So now it's just like, guys, how can I go about this? How can I do this? Cause hey, about nglisile, sinini, hey, mina I'm angry, but then like megalana, mina ngamelta, as in like stuff like that. So me, I don't have much knowledge there, guys. I wanna more as in a black magic, give the herbalist, guys. Me, I don't really believe it as such, but then there are people who have proof that as in like that works. So what I would say to her is, hey man, this is beyond me, but I think you should go cleanse, because I agree, like you fight fire with fire. So yeah, like in my opinion, there, hey, and like mine is gonna be very slim, as in like and very quickly, or bruh, just go cleanse. But then again, I, I I'm also wondering actually, why would you listen your side chick, guys? Like, I mean, come on, man. Do you have a wife? And then you're like, no, don't know if I was wait, was like tell you something. Because like me, I find it kind of strange, actually. You know, I mean, like maybe she's that good in bed, so now he made her like focus more in NFL. You know, it's just one of those things. But I'm like, hey, man, it's very strange, bruh. Because now you're the side, fam. You can get whoever else you want. And now she can get who as in like whoever she wants, because she's the side. Matter because you lied, and then when you decided to be selfish, yes, they were like, that's very selfish actually. So I'm like, sister Ari wanting to have his cake and eat it too. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? Now, like, that's just next level. So that's just me there, right there, guys. So you you can request to come in quickly, and then let's chop it up. So now, because I see like there's no request here, me, I'm gonna invite you guys morning and kind again. I'm okay. Let's start with my co-host Bramavin, Bese City Noe, Bese City life coach Noni. Yeah, or actually like there's Noni and Noe. So who else? Tande Gaylen yes, Atlapan.
I have a problem.
Okay.
How did we come to Bramavin?
No, regular like no. You Sky me now. You. When every week when you change your name, like this is my name for you, as in like this week actually. Yeah.
It's
So I
fine. It's
so
fine.
so I guys know, and like this is my co-host actually, but then Karato span, I know, like it's like
Mangaratospan.
right there
Mangaratospan.
said when
Leroy, you are love of my life. Lena go to Korovera.
Mary clearly on right. So I don't know everybody and like your heavy list is very weak. Clearly.
But
Yeah, man, yeah, bruh. So I don't know, like what's your take here? Lead heavily still little in hey, cause it's again like Rona ready cheese boy Rona. So it's all hard to tell how Rona reads every time. Whatever was Mary fed.
Oh. Look, I don't know much, hey, like, cause let's say guys. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there's such things happening. I mean, Brochaki did here and South Africa, so
Yeah,
anything
true.
is possible, you know. But either way, I don't think Mugela knows exactly what it is that she needs to do. The thing is, she's still caught up in the thing. Yeah, most probably that this guy has done so many things for her, the house and stuff. But the fact that he's doing all these things and finding ways to have a conversation there and stuff. Well, look, that this guy's just drawing her to him, and just you need to reach out to me and tell me, okay, no, did you by any chance do 1, 2, 3? I mean, who reveals their secrets for Naki Wira so ka 12 o'clock? No one says that. No one says that. And now she's looking for things that are not there. So you must just, move on ka life yeah, how and carry on. And I think also it could be that, she might well, if this guy is truly doing those things, sure, but now you're looking at now, or your past relationships don't work, and could it be that this guy was like, no, you don't want to have any other relationships going forward, you come back to meet up with thing? Yeah, sure. Could he probably not have done that? Yeah, he could have not. When are you just thinking, "Gore, this guy maybe won't get into with other people going forward. You're just looking, I don't know. Like this thing, yeah, yeah, I do witchcraft and stuff. I mean, I don't know much because I'm white. Please don't judge me.
You're white with a black accent, my boy. I hear you.
Leave me even the whites there in Cape Town, they speak such. So I'm chilled. I'm chilled. Let me be.
Okay, okay. No fair, but then no man, but again, like she mentioned that there's a stranger, or again, like maybe guy number two told her that Ebna, isn't like this guy did this and this and this and this and this to you. So there was something like a barking kind of when you see the light, like a discovering, hey makana, or manifestation, or ejo bona. No, look at the light there.
Wait, quick question. Then, if this guy was telling her, "Hore, Banglisile or something like that," why could she not in the same breath went and gone did the things and then see if this is right? Yeah, now we're meant to closure and ask a man to tell her what she must do that.
Hey man, no, like we are different, my guy. No,
Guy,
like
matter of life and death.
bra. Bargain hope you'll sharp. When would you believe me when I get a bargman kind of like sis no no hului?
How when Leroy, you don't know me. I'm a total stranger, and you
Yeah,
come to
yeah,
me and
but
tell me for it. Scabby about we really so.
yeah.
And you saying it like, proper, like detail to detail. Hore. This guy is doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Angmaze, but he seems like he's a very nice guy and utravi motenje. You think I'm not gonna believe you? I am gonna believe you because you're saying things that I'm, very factual.
Uh, well, hey man, no, I like Mariam Tanda Sham.
I'm judging our blackness, but it's fine. Maybe we're not black after all.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm gonna with that one fun and like I think all fun like almost 6 can you dog. Bon, was a man need to be no. Murphy, thanks, fam. So let's go to his life coach, Noni. How's Noni? Morning, how are you?
I'm great, guys. How are you?
I'm not so great, but I'm alive, thank you.
Good morning, good morning.
It's a new day. It's a new week. Oh my goodness. It's the Plungai Pele in South Africa. Kunzima.
Son, yes.
rough emjolweni, but Anonza, I think she's just really conflicted, and she's trying to sort of understand how did she get into the situation that she's in, and any sort of explanation that can sort of make her feel like, okay, maybe this was out of her control, maybe she was manipulated in somehow, can also just make her feel better about herself. But I think what will help Anonza is not to focus so much on like how did she get there, and understand the reality is she was with a married man. Whether she was lawyered or not, she was with a married man, and you can't fight fire with fire. You have to fight it with something pure. So she needs to get cleansing, whether she believes she was lawyered or not. You need spiritual cleansing, especially because Yenaya, she believes she didn't know at the beginning that the guy was married. Okay, we get it. Guys do lie. Now, if she wants to move on with her life, she can either stay with the guy if that's what she wants and believe Ugutu she's lawyered and that's why she's with the guy. The guy must love her so much that he even lawyered her. So she's going to just live her life under the manipulation. Or she can get spiritual cleansing and move on with her life. Yeah, spiritual cleansing. Like, you can't fight fire with fire. For her to go to another person, because even if the guy maybe didn't lawyer her per se, you might find Uguti, if the guy is financially he might be using some kind of umuti for other things. And umuti is a manipulation. So for her to engage sexually with the guy, it's possible Luguti, the manipulation is working on her, but it might not have been intended. I know umuti is an intentional thing, but if someone is using umuti, they can manipulate. So ungathola ukuthi naye she's under that, maybe that's how that person was able to see ukuthi there's some kind of manipulation in her life. If it makes her feel good to believe that's how she ended up with a married man, it's up to her. But if she wants to live a life according to her own and like her own desires, her own, her own dreams for herself, without living under a manipulation, there is a way out. She just needs to be intentional about it. That's my 2 cents.
This is no Nina, right now. Like there's something actually like that I realized nah. You like you speaking about the manipulation and stuff. I remember at the beginning she said this guy picked her up in jails and like randomly. Then like he helped her get a new place, the furniture, like basically he was taking care of her like the very beginning. So maybe the money part actually like blinded her from like isn't like like seeing these things actually.
Yeah. Definitely. And it can happen to anyone. Money is a very powerful force as well. It can happen to anyone. Even rich people, they still have issues with money because they have anxiety that they're going to lose everything that they have. So money is a huge thing. So she mustn't, she must decide, does she want to live her life chasing money and living under manipulation? Yes, she's going to continue be taken care of until maybe the wife finds out, and who knows, okay, what kind of witch the wife goes to. I don't know. I just think if ulokuzo anonza wants, depending on what type of life, say, Ketela, what type of life we want to live. So if she wants to live a life of witchcraft, there she's got her opportunity. If she wants to live a pure life, she can leave this entire situation and get spiritual cleansing, and she's gonna be okay.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And that was his Noni Bahetsu. She's a life coach. So if you need some guidance in your life, you can hit her up quickly. But then like she's not free. So please.
No, no. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh
no,
God.
like, what? Like, we do not want to be manipulated. Money. Nah?
No, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, you guys. If you go on my profile, there's a link on my bio if people want to link me up and connect.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you very
All
much
right.
for joining. Bakhethu. But again, guys, ke Motswana, ne? So now, like, there's a saying there, as in, like, most of the madi ke Satan. They were not lying. Clearly, Motukiyo, she's been, like, stigmatized and monetized here. But anyway, Sister Ndega, hello and welcome, actually. You,
Uh,
mm?
Hi guys, how are you?
When, like, this is the first time I hear your voice, actually, like, since you've been coming here.
Angisho uyangiforce ukuthi ngibe ku-panel noma ngingafuni.
Well, forced because oh come on, man, like I'm like you've been showing us love, so let's show you love back. How?
Mara uma nginento engifuna ukuyisho ngizo-requesta.
Okay, so I'm just mind you have something to correct.
Not necessarily, or rather not really, but okay. Okokuqala ne, who's this? Anonza bengazwakali, bekhuluma way too fast. And also i-issue yakhe man, akusi issue bekangayifoneleli radio guys. Girl dated this guy and hi Depop Zin. And when she dated this guy, Begum 90 and all, then she found out ukuthi guy is married. And kuye bekungananto esihlukana na this guy because now this guy is married. Up until they told her ukuthi you have been bewitched by this guy. Now she's panicking. Now she's calling the radio. Now she's like, I don't know what to do. I mean, as soon as they told you this guy is married, she was supposed to say, okay, dude, this is what I found out. I don't do married guys. But because the guy had money and the guy
Has been taking care
allegedly
of her.
was good in bed, my sister stayed. Up until she was told, dudes, I girl begala. Bakshayengi Kim. Now she's panicking. Ayazi ukuthi ayenzeni. And mayithi namele simelane naye asitshele izinto ebekumele ngabe kudala waphuma kuzo. Guys, nah.
But you know what? Like, guys, like sometimes, like, yo, me kumnandi, and then yes, enjoys in like living that Joe. Like, courage, like, you know that mfana. There's an utiking lana is yawa. Sometimes it's hard to actually like disattach, man, from like something so good. Mari, we have to.
Yeah, as much as it's gonna hurt, but it's, at some point we choose a way, nah. Like guys, as the I don't know how to put this, but bekangayithola i-boyfriend engashadanga engeke bamone ngayo ukuthi isebenzisa umuthi. If kungukuthi bekafuna imali bekangamthola umuntu onemali oshapho for yena, hayi umuntu oshadile. As soon as bakutshela ukuthi that person is married, leave. Ufuna yiphi enye indlela ozophuma ngayo, leave.
Exactly.
It's
Okay.
that simple. Semele uzumithe. Ay guys.
I'm sure you came lana nale uzoyaphi yena. No,
Ay
but
guys, that's my piece.
yeah, no, like thank you very much, Sithandeka. So basically, Sithandeka are whether kumnandi kanjani. When like as in like there's a ring there, run. It's again like no matter what you know, but then like we connect spiritually. Hey, run. As keep it up. So thank you very much, Sithandeka. Yeah, man. She's Noe. She's no.
Hi,
Good morning. Yeah,
good
hey, Noe. What
morning.
is it, Noe? Hey,
How are
Noe.
you? You cannot come to me and tell me, Jorge, I'm being bewitched, and then you don't come with the solution, guys. I get it.
Yeah,
Give
yes,
me the
yes.
solution, and then don't tell me what I'm being bewitched. She must just pray and get cleansing. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're also sweet and short. You must just
Yeah.
pray.
But you can't come to me and tell me I'm being bewitched and then don't have a solution. Oh, guys, never. I
Mm.
won't believe the guy. I won't. If you don't come with a solution, I won't believe you. That's all.
Then, yeah, no, yeah, but then again, like you've seen the evidence there, like, isn't like you saw the wife,
What
you saw the
solution
child.
are you going to give me? What solution are you going to give me to come out from that thing, Bolo Yibo? What solution are you going to give me?
You saw the evidence, no way. Which okay, like
I didn't know
it's
the
like
guy is married.
hey, yeah, sharp, ne, sharp, ne, cool, ne, okay, sharp, ne. But then like now you know, footy bati, babloile foot.
Oh, just leave him.
Are you gonna
Just
pray
leave
for
him.
like?
Find
Hmm?
cleansing. Go and look for cleansing or what? Mara, that guy that just walked up to me and told me for I'm being bewitched. Give me a solution, then I will believe you. Leave the guy when he's found out that he's married. Block him and move on with my life. Babangata bashimane. Go to Tinder. Go to Badu. Try and find guys. Thank
Anyway,
you.
that anyway, I'm so sorry, right? Like, thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you.
So very is no way, and I know it. Like, just quick and simple, bruh. Just pray, and then like just hope for the best. But as for the Prinyakos, hey man, hey, I get. Yes, in a way, yes, and thank you very much, Noe. We have someone new here. Okay, wait. Let me just mute him or her. Okay, Sol, man.
It's all candy. It's all candy.
Oh, XO, what's up, bro? Man, you know what?
I'm
Like,
good.
welcome to my car, bro.
How you doing, my guy? How are you? Hello to everybody out there.
I'm alive. Thanks a lot.
I know this one is a rough one, my guy. This one's a rough one. Nah, now for now, I'm not one to believe in, your herbalist methods or one. But I leave space for believing. Yeah, those who believe have seen something that I have not seen. So, what surprises me, my guy, is that hey, women are brave, bro. Women are brave, man. Like, okay, so firstly, dating a married man. Okay, cool. You send yourself down the road, right? Then it's fine. It didn't work out and everything. But as other sisters did communicate, or you know what, the benefits that come with such a situation, they will make you think, I guess.
Well, like you know what, like let me correct you there first,
Yeah.
now. So the first 2 years when they started, she she
She
she
wasn't away.
yeah. Cause now isn't
Yeah.
like guy Nasa jumpy, see he was providing love for her and also now like 2 years later, so now like Monga ACC. Lomuntu wakho. Yeah. But yeah, continue.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. When she found out, it was too nice. I want.
Eh,
It was too nice. Man, it's like one of those things. You're working in a hostile environment. You don't just quit your job. You have to find a better job first. Because you can't just leave. Like one. So it's tough. It's tough. I'm actually that we can. We just say fuck way, nah, I'm leaving. One. I'll get the pan go pay. I'll see what I do in front. Or get that one. However, I manage it. I'll manage it. But women are brave, man. Women are brave, man. And she stuck on and she held on, and she met a new person, and a new person coming into your life, telling you that you've been herbalized. What kind of people are you meeting? That's a question. What kind of people are you meeting? One is herbalizing you. One is able to see that you are being herbalized. That's a complicated situation, man. Like, God, if you think about it, man, like, what kind of people are you attracting? But anyway, maro brave sis, and the thing that confuses me is about if she believes in it so much, why not go cleanse? Why not do whatever she believes in to clear that spirit or that air or that energy? So I want to get no, women are brave, man. Women are brave. Because even now, with the advice that she's been given, with everything that's been said, she still won't cut those ties. She still entertain that chat because she wants to get back. Muti is in full force now. If it's true, Muti is in full force. But also Mizi said that boomerang. Ozobuya. You can go out the door, but you come back the other door, and we start from scratch again. One. So such things, man. Now for example, I'm very intrigued. Ne? There's such things out there. Not good thing, Kule. I grew up without knowing about these things, but I didn't think it was a real thing. And for dating, I know. We're living in the next generation of dating most now. But anyway, we'll see. I think we'll have to come to terms with the situation of life. I feel now, man, that if she wants to live a moderate life and have peace, or she wants to hang on to the benefits that all these problem causing situations bring her. Because if she hangs on to that, every other guy she's on a date is going to be saying the same thing. Or something. So yeah, that's my 2 cents, man. But it was an interesting one today. Thanks, man.
But it's also Mr. Soul Candy, sir.
Please mute me. I can't mute from my side. Or I have to jump off here, can I?
Okay. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm like, you can stay if you want to stay. It's cool, Maji.
Sir, please mute.
Okay, Rosie, thank you very much. So, guys, you know what, nah? What Mr. Soul Candy, as in like, was speaking now, actually. There's something that I realized now, like that happens to actually like Ronaldo actually now. Do you ever get that feeling where like let's say you had something as in like that's not so good for you, right? Then like you think you are sick, but then like you are not so your body reacts like you are sick, but then like you're not. There's something that they call it in psychology, but like placebo or something like that. And I'm not sure. So now, what if baby girl wasn't really bewitched? Mary, she was so stigmatized that like when she found out that she was like bewitched, then she started believing it. So now her brain as like started working like that. Or no, actually isn't like, no, actually isn't like, maybe that's why he's so good in bed. Like maybe that's why he gives me so much money. Can you know? Like no, like your brain, like was just making up the excuses. Or no, actually, maybe that's why. Mari, the actual fact, Gore, you are scared to lose these benefits because you've had them for like a really long time. Yeah. So Candy, your brain creates isn't like that world now. Hey, but you know what, ne? Like we are very special kids, actually, guys. You know what? And like no, we are very special creatures, actually. Like we can make up things in our heads and be like, no, isn't like that's my reality. Can you know? Anyway, let's move on quickly. Mr. Majosi. Oh yeah, guys, you know what? Like, please keep liking the screen there, guys. Come on, man. Like maybe 25 Kenyan at least, you know. Please and please and please. And thank you. So Josie.
No.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys?
I'm alive. I'm alive, eh? I'm
Yeah,
not so
yeah,
well, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
alive.
Well, very interesting topic. Hey, I can hear people that don't believe in motives and stuff, and it happened. In the call. You see, umfazi magashadwa mabamthela ngenyongo. Some of the men bamloya umfazi lapho. Yes, amadoda ayaloya. Yebo ngiyavuma. So usisi maybe nayo inyathi usisi society ngiyayivala for ukuthi ingathathwa amanye amadoda kahle kahle umuntu usebenzisa for lokho ukuthi ngivale so to maybe let's say as ashilo usisi so kuneyithunywa zafika kusisi zamtshela ukuthi no hayi yazi insisi uloyiwe 1 2 3 so I hear abantu abaningi ngizwile nje abantu abaningi bathi bakumele abuze ukuthi okay uyangitshela ukuthi ngiloyiwe but awungitsheli ukuthi kumele ngenzeni. What if ubhuti uthe kuye hey hamba uthola inyanga? Asazi, but I'm saying ukuthi if ngithunyiwe ukuthi ngizokutshela ukuthi hey man mamela bakenze into eso LeeRoy, so wena you need to take it further. Uwe kumele uthathe inyathelo eziyaphambili.
Okay.
Understand like LeeRoy. So yes, most abafazi kahle kahle mengakuthanda ngiyakuvala. Ngathothi maybe ubafo umvalile bokumele kube nestep nyana siyaphambili kwaba ne baxabana somewhere, then usisi waphuma hamba ojola nomunye nenye out sakasele nayo leyo nto leyo esele kuyo. You understand? Maybe ubafo bakasazimisela ukuthi usazomintroducer. Yes. Kunamadoda afihla abafazi. Yes, yakufihla until simele isikhathi esiright for ukuthi sikwazi ku introduce kumama ekhaya. So yeah, and the thing is about umuthi, people mamela mawuzalwa uyingane encane mawulethwe ejardini kushiswa zonke lezi zinto lezi yini lokho, asingalahlini amasiko wethu, umuthi into ekhona.
Oh yeah.
It's there, LeeRoy. And trust me, some of the people we use it for protection. Some of people that are using his for dirtiness and stuff like that. Oh, asuka aganga. You understand? It's there. While you're a kid, mele bakpeyite, mele bakshisele logu, mawukhale ebusuku usukubona ezinye izinto. So into ekhona. So let's not forget our twin. Our culture, but unfortunately to see is caught up on to whatever lento. My advice if mina bengikhona kuye bengizothi akahamba yobona inyanga sibone ukuthi hopefully abamsebenzanga ngomuntu oshonile, because if umsebenze ngomuntu oshonile i problem kakhulu, but yeah, I'll say ahamba ubona inyanga ezokhona kumsiza. Yeah, that's my take, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, actually, but again, like, you make a good point, but again, actually, because now, when I think about it, actually, as in, like, you see, body muti, the Bible, as in, like, that's like a spiritual thing, actually.
And LeeRoy, to add something, even white people, they do it. Jewish people and white, they chase out their own things and what. Then Tina kona manje, no, I'm white. I'm not using that. Come on, guys. Let's be. Even white people, they are using moti. So yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, let's watch Harry Potter, guys. I mean, like, ubuloi into like yonke nje. Nabelungu kuphela lapho.
Besides, you go to work, LeeRoy, you find a mnyango we office where white person, who she says something, who about to she say Lucky Star, Indian they choose Lucky Star, all this. Lucky Star is just you can able to use it in your house.
The barking can I leave those those
Sticks,
those,
what?
yeah, lezi zinto lezo. Barini ama-incense.
Yeah, so let's not.
Okay, Josie's network is a bit taking, but then yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, yeah, we get you, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, so maybe that's where, like, fight fire with fire actually, like, you know, as in, like, comes through. Like, not really like necessarily with muti, but so it seems very this is more of a spiritual attack thingy. So rather use your spiritual portals, you know. So maybe ke via prayer. So maybe le mfuleni uyogeza le mfuleni, or maybe you lawyer back, you know. So yeah, maybe that. But you know, I Josie, thank you very much. So can you go fetch your bag, like, let me quickly read the comments here, like, before Roosevelt actually. There's a comment that I saw here, man. From a lady. She said, Muti messed up her marriage actually. So I wanted to invite Google it, yeah. I wanted to invite her to come actually like speak Nyana Mokhone. And if you don't mind, sis Google, please come through. And yeah, man. So like so what if Vele like Wamloile? What if man gonna Master Martin now he's like, okay, so what if now she was bewitched by guy number 2 now? That really doesn't make sense to me, fam. Because why would you lawyer be your girl to be more closer with her sugar daddy? I mean, like, she's yours, right? But anyway, it's fine. And then she's Sunday and she's too white for Muti. One day, your day is coming when a Tandega, but it's fine. Blue Luna. Oh, you're too late, nyana. But you know what, ne? We will try actually. Sis Rosie, please help there actually. Please help Sis Luna there.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. I'm supposed to help you with the.
Mutu tell a recap nyana, but then you know what, ne? Just summarize nyana quickly and then just spice it up with yours.
Okay, can you start? Then I'll follow.
Who, me?
Yeah, because hey. Okay. Towards the recap, you Ntombi, use relationship. She finds out umuntu wathandana naye, ushadile. I'm correct, right? And
No, no, no.
uyamloya.
No. I'm okay, wait. So Anonza, she had Bergman is like this guy a few years back. So he picked her up, he took care of her, ne, Bila, sharp. Then 2 years later, she finds out that he's married. Then they had a fight, nyana, they sharp, very cool. Then like let's say about a year later, let's say guy number 2, ne, some stranger tells her that this guy you are with, he bewitched you actually. So now like that's why you can't leave him. You know he's married. You have the evidence. Like Mara, still you can't leave, and still he is still denying it. So mhlambe when as in like yeah, but it's 36 guy. So that's what we are discussing now. Sharp, sis Rosie.
Hey man, can I jump in?
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Let's come back to sis Rosie quickly, and then yeah, um, you speak, buddy.
Alright. Bengifuna ukuthi ukugeli ne. Okay, fine. She found whatever ukuthi bathi amloyile. It's complicated because you don't know if it's true. Ukuthi vele bamampela. Mina, my question would be to her. Then after hearing ukuthi bakuloyile, what was your next step? Yes, uzwile ukuthi lo muntu ukuloyile. You have been having ama-signs ubona wena ukuthi this guy is married. So now what's your step ukuthi uzenza njani about what is happening in the process? Because there is power in the word of mouth. This is her life. She is the one that makes the decisions in whatever thing that she makes. If she chooses to stay, that's her decision. The other thing that I'm seeing that is making her to be trapped in this relationship, if you hear someone saying, it's because of he was there for me when I didn't have anything. Lapo wrong. You should now ask yourself, why are you in the relationship? Yes, he helped you and you are now fine. Do you still need the help that he helped you with the first time when you started to date? Because right now, uhlelele into angayazi. Yes, you find out you are witched. The witchcrafts are there. Yes, they are there. But the question is, what do you want? Ufunani kahle kahle empilweni? We can go around uthi hey bangiloyile vele bakuloyile, it's fine. But what do you want? Are you going to pray? Are you going to isangoma? Are you going to, what's the next step? Let's now not to umuntu ahlale phansi, then you say you start to cry and say ukuthi you think things are just going to change. No, this is her life, and she needs to step up. Because if she doesn't step up, lo mloyile vele uzobuyela bamfake futhi baqhubeke baye phambili. Because when I don't want to take a step, munye nomunye is entitled of their own opinion. The decision, the same decision that she took ukuthi aphakamise phone yakhe afonele ku radio station, yes it was, but the question is wena ke usawufunani ke ucedile ukufona, but the problem still there. What's your next step? Because in most cases ne uzocubeka ehlele indawo e1 uthi hayi ngizofona futhi radio station thina sizophendula, but yokusalayo inkinga inawe and ayindawo uwe nje uzocubeka ikusafarisa. And she knows the reason why she's still in this relationship nalo guy. Because I'm a red flags now, my pet. Or maybe she's on a mission of collecting red flags. You never know. Sometimes abantu bagu mission of collecting red flags. But sometimes I feel like we are on the mission of saying you want to see how the world will break you until you react. Next thing so starting so we are shy. But these signs were there. Ungabe ku-mission noku-collect ama-red flags, you're not, that mission is dangerous. I-psychiatric hospital ikhona and ifuna ama-patience. If you are not careful, uzozithola ulapho. You need to know ukuthi ufunani nje kahle kahle. Thank you.
Rose. Like, there's a question there from Bitumelo Luna. Oh, you know what? Like, yeah. I apologize for calling you Blue, Sis Luna. Apologies. Rosie, Rosie, there's a question for you there.
I'm a Shona. I'm a Shona girl.
Oh, okay. She's a Shona girl, Bitumelo. You heard that. So yeah, man, guys. Yeah, we love to love, nah? Yeah, like we love people, we love as like being taken care of, and Mariano. There comes a point where now, like, learn how born and learn how as keep, But again, I'm okay, sharp guys, and like, there's another perspective here, and okay, so I don't just like what if subconsciously she actually feels like she's indebted to him, nah? Because he took her from nothing. Now she is here. So now she actually like low-key feels guilty. What if? But then again, you must make a decision that's good for you and for your future. Some things, hey man, you just gotta let go sometimes, eh? Yeah, it hurts. I mean, like, yeah, but it's really not worth it. You can build your own. You can pay him back. You know, it sucks, but hey, yeah, eh? Sis Carla, good morning. How are you?
Fine.
How are you? How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
That's great stuff.
So I didn't hear Anonza's story, but from what you guys have been saying, I think I've managed to pick up a bit of what was said by Anonza. But now the problem is we always take sexual relations as just that, sexual relations, and they are not. When we are told that these things are spiritual, we go around sleeping around, collecting bad spirits and good spirits and whatever's that we get when we are doing the dances with other people. And then we find ourselves in shitty situations, sorry for my language, like this one of Anonza, whereby now you feel huri, or you are told that you are bewitched. And as Sis Rose said there, yes, you were told that you are being bewitched. What did you do?
You can't live your life at somebody else's mercy. Hurry, okay, fine. You picked me up from wherever I was, and now because you did this, ngizohlala indebted to you. We get into relationships, people do certain things for us, and we are thankful, but the relationships don't work, and we move. So now, if you are not going to be moving because somebody did it for you, excuse me, whose life is this? This is not a rehearsal. It is not a rehearsal, and we should stop treating it like one. We should just live our lives because once you die there, you can't get where the dead, when we die, where our spirit go and say, oh, sorry, can I go and do a repeat because I did this incorrect? No, you can't. So when someone says this is happening, what do? You move, you do things that are going to protect you. And as Sis Noni said, you cleanse yourself if there's a need to. If that's what you believe in, then do it. Find ways of protecting yourself from the messes that you've created for yourself. And one last thing, before you get married, you go on a marriage counseling, right? And when you go on marriage counseling, there's a session whereby, I don't know if it happens everywhere, but there's a session whereby they say, you write down every person that you've slept with because you've created spiritual ties with those people. And when you do that, you have to be honest and fair, because when you dismantle those things, you are trying to move yourself. Because now, remember, if they're saying it's a spiritual tie, it means if I sleep with you, Leroy, and then I sleep Lima Josie, and then I sleep Lee John, and then I sleep with Tabo, by the time I sleep with my husband of that time, or my husband at the time, I've already slept with 5 people. Is it fair for this person? Because I normally say to my husband when we chat about these things, I normally say to him, things men don't understand is that you go and sleep around, you are bringing things into the relationship. You find ourselves as fighting or dealing with certain spiritual issues that we know nothing about. But because you went and exposed both of us to that, now we have to deal with this. So Anonza went and exposed herself to this, and now she has to deal with it, but she can't be folding hands and phoning the radio station and asking us what does she need to do. She needs to take care of herself. We can't do it for her. We can't do it for her. She has to do it for herself because it's her life. When she dies, they are not going to be asking her, Huri, so did the married guy say sorry? No, he didn't. What did you do? You move. My mother said to me the other day, in order for her to move past her experiences, she had to go back to my dad and say to him, I forgive you for leaving me or for doing what you did. And actually, you did not do anything wrong. I did this to myself. I am finding myself in this situation because I allowed you to do this to me. So how many of us do see things like that things happen to us not because someone is doing it, but because we are allowing those people to do those things to us. So Anonza must just be serious, shame. She must just be serious about her life, and we can't be talking about people still dating married guys and phoning the radio stations who you are bewitched. You went and did it. You found out, and then what did you do? You stayed. So deal with the consequences of staying. Aye, guys.
I've already call it, and actually, you actually, as in, like, closed it up very beautifully. Actually, we cannot be dealing like with the same things every week. Le bagolo ba ba tona bjana, but then like our cause know your lane, stay in your lane, or leave. Bona happiness, and like, here's another thing actually that kind of like, as in, like, bothers me. How do you remain faithful and committed, more a married person when you are the side actually, hoping that one day when you'll be main, and then like your life will be 100% like perfect. That's crazy, as in like thinking there actually, oh, guys, I'm on bail, man. I'm on bail, man. You were number 2 and now you're number 1, and then you're like, you know, it's get like this is never gonna happen to me. When the girl who's coming to actually break your marriage, she's singing Baby Shark right now. Relax. But anyway, and like that's it from me. And let's move on to let's move on to the other one. Yeah? We have another segment here, right, guys? So let me just change it quickly. But I can't play music because of man, kind of copyright what Joe. So I can't play music on the side, Nyana. But then I'm okay. Roosevelt, closing words there quickly while I change.
Okay. My closing words would be it's high time we choose what's right as women and also men. Choose what's proper. And if you choose the wrong side, be ready to bear the consequences. Don't just think that maybe things will just fall from tree. No. If you choose the wrong side, be ready for the consequences. So yeah, let's choose what is right for us.
Hallelujah, Bazalwane. Hola. Just to close it up in JPL.
Oh no, I think I did. I don't have anything else to say now besides the fact, Yahori, guys, they choose themselves every day, and nothing and no one is selfish as a man can be. If a man wants to do something, they'll do it. Can we learn from that as women? Can we choose ourselves more than we choose them? Because siyakhathaza, shame, to be honest, sikhala ngento eyi-one all the time, and next week or maybe before the end of the week we will find a similar situation. Because guys, I don't know whether ingqondo zethu or inyawo zethu or inhliziyo, but something is not right. But let's hope 2024 kuzoba ngcono, because what is this?
Hopefully. Eh?
What country is this?
Oh, now it's again. It's again. They're like, this is not the right kind, guys. Yeah, no, it's very teased, guys. Yeah, but then you know what, that's it, man. You know, like, cultivate yourself like that much, nyana, guys. Come on. Yeah, kumnandi ukuthanda ukuspoiliwa mari hawonore akusebenzeki, you know. So yeah, so that was it from the Ask a Man part of it. So now we are moving to like one of our own actually, so which is Talk to Me. So now here for those who are new here, like those actually like that like don't know it actually, because the last few weeks we've been flowing like loosely. So today, Remo. So this is where now we allow you, our guest actually, to feel free to as in like let's say you need help with a as in like situation yana, or maybe you need like the advice nyana maybe, so you can actually request to come through, and like this is a very safe space actually. You can be free with us. We're not gonna judge you in any way, and we can help you the way we can, like however we can, because we have life coaches here, we have therapists here, we have Leroy's here, we have Bukola, Libo Rosie Kamo, you know. So yeah, please remember to keep liking there, guys. Now, liking, like there, and please send me some roses, nyan, or maybe those like snapping hearties, nyan. I'd really love that actually. Okay, so while we wait, nah, because nobody had like it's like nobody has actually requested yet. So let's wait. So guys, Christian Alpha, nah, is it like last weekend actually? It was really bad. Yes, yeah, like Dr. Martin is a real life coach, really known. But anyway, I almost died actually, guys, this weekend. Actually, I realized that sometimes, like sometimes we really don't have to do like certain things, like drinking the whole night. We really don't have to do that shit actually, because I kind of had working alcohol poisoning actually Saturday morning. So I was really weak since Saturday, and I had to go play and come back home, and I was weak since Saturday night actually, like yesterday the whole day, and I'm still weak and I live but but I'm trying. But hey man, that's a real thing actually, and I've noticed that we are not getting younger, guys. So let's actually like take care of ourselves much better now, huh? Yeah, because some of us used to be wild, but now like sevens. I'm like, look at these airbags here. Look here, look here. These lines, bruh. These, but we made it. But anyway, we made it. So nobody's requesting Vela, or maybe you wanna like talk about something, guys. I don't know, Koala, Rosie. Do you wanna talk about something? I'll be fine, don't worry. Our guys, Tlhabana. Oh, but Mfanda, come on. Oh, I don't have a topic today. Oh, Ntlotliseng. Oh, yeah, I ain't like, yeah, it's like, really invite a lot, and I don't think like this show I was gonna make it to YouTube, eh? So maybe I'm just gonna cut it off there by asking, man. I don't know. Yoluna, barigana, yoluna, na hanon tlotlis. But is this a moganga and lot? Tell us what happened. What really happened? Okay, Martin, go. Who poisoned your drink? No, man. Actually, uh, Friday night, nah, I was working therapy lessons. Social noni, not even Jaeger, dog. So sharp, nah, sharp. I was working lessons. Then I got bored actually, because I haven't been drinking like for a while actually. Like for weeks or yeah, that. So I was like, you know what, nah, like, let me just get tunya, just get tunya most more. I got la mutlung fela ne sharp got a papa nyana grand easy. Then guys, you know what, nah, like my friends, like like sometimes it's like they can go very wild actually. So this other friend of mine calls me ka 11 late palace. I can't talk. I'm in the office. Okay, Londi. Sharp. This guy calls me ka 11. Then like yeah, like late bells. Kare mana ke kilila re mana bo ke tla ra ko ena ra. Arva like rotsara 2. I have to hop off. Good luck with the lesson. Nah, it's fine. It's whatever. So yeah, I so Joe. Fana since Ritzville. Like since Ritzville, Joe, like I literally saw the sun as in like later away and let's see. Then we chill with some people that we don't know in Chilorona, and then we were going. Then yeah, then like that night I had to go play somewhere, and then I literally slept most of the day, and then I get there, get it like yeah, whatever. But yeah, it was hectic. So yesterday I almost died. But taco, it's basically that. Anyway, I see like a few people actually decided to come and have a chat with me. Ayalona lahan. No then no okay. No tell oh god. Hi Mafumbo, how are you?
I'm
I can't
very
pronounce
well,
your
thanks.
name.
How are you?
No. Yeah, as you know, and like my apologies actually for mispronouncing your name. I apologize
No,
for that.
it's okay.
Mm.
It's okay. Call me no.
So what do you want to talk about right now today? Because me, I just told you how, yeah, how I almost died over the weekend.
We're glad you're alive. But maybe you should ask someone else because I just got on.
Yeah, but now I should now like oh, you're human also. So come on, talk to me. You see, talk to me, Antoine. Come on.
Try someone else. I'll go last. How about
Okay.
that?
No, it's fine. Thanks. Josias.
Wow. Now I'm your one umuntu yabo ngiyocleansa.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Bakuthelela mfana kithi.
Hey, bruh.
No, but it go back kulento bengisho ukuthi sometimes amasiko akumelanga silahle amasiko wethu mfana kithi. Akekho umuntu ozokuthanda thingibe kanje. Akunamuntu okuthanda yo yeah sizulu sami sibalekile manje. Welele.
Umuntu okuthanda njengo.
No. Ngifuna ukuthi hayi wonke umuntu uzokuthanda. Khona abantu abangeke bakuthande. You understand ngisho kanjani bafo? So sometimes you need to protect yourself and check ukuthi a friend zone yakho ikangakanani abangani bakho ubani nobani. You understand? Mara skisi mfethu for ukuthi bakuthelele at least uNkulunkulu usakunida sizakunida nawo kusaphila mfana sekhaya. From now on you need to open your eyes and yeah chubeka mfana uzoba right.
Like dress actually.
Ngiyabona ukuthi ngithinte abantu abaningi nje sababalekile when it come to abantu abaphansi
Oh,
dlozis and
the
stuff
thing.
and what and moti and yeah so maybe that's why I don't want to talk but yeah.
No. Actually, no. But like besides that, uh, like load shedding hit more some places actually. So like they had load shedding uh from 11. So yeah, like numbers they actually declined actually. Okay.
No akuna stress bafo thingiphume nami nje no bengisho kanjani.
And sharp. Thanks, Maji.
Roy, can I ask? Sorry to interrupt.
Hmm.
May I ask?
Yeah.
Good morning, by the way. So my question is, since you mentioning or you were alcohol poisoned, were you poisoned or you were mixing alcohol? Because there's a big difference between what's this thing? Somebody actually having a hand in the drink or drinks that you were drinking versus you actually mixing alcohol and essentially inflicting that poisoning onto yourself. So I just want some clarity on that.
Uh, okay. Martin. Like you know what, ne? Like let's come back to that like later on actually because there's a person here who needs real help here. Okay. So when you are mama whirling in kakali di biro pil. Chill from. Red la. Hi, Kwandi. How are you?
Hey, how are you guys? Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Kwandi, and welcome to Makwai Randa. My name is Leroy, and we're just a group of good friends that you might need in life. So you said you need some help.
Yes, I do need advice from men, especially.
For what?
So I'm just gonna shoot straight to the point now. Okay. This is a bit embarrassing, but hey,
Born,
we're
don't
friends,
lie.
right?
Yeah, born. No, it's again like zero judgment here, my sister. You are safe here. Trust me.
Okay. So I've been in a relationship with this guy for like what, 5 years now, ne? And we recently moved in together last year, October. It was October. So now, you know how when you visit someone, the sex is like frequent, it's nice, it's all that, and you know. But now the difference is since we moved in together, I've been noticing some changes. And the changes being it's not as frequent. And when I bring up the conversation, he like dodges it. And finally I got to sit him down and ask what is really the problem. Am I the problem? Maybe. And I feel like I shouldn't have been in a position where I question whether I'm the problem or not. However, I ended up did. So he said, no, I'm not the problem, but however, the problem is with him. He doesn't get, he said he has low libido and his erection are not as strong. And now I'm like, okay, what support do they need from me? Do you maybe need me to like not mention it or not like bring up the conversation about sex? He's like, I would really like your support, but not too much. Ivana, what is too much support? Okay, cool. I then keep quiet about it. I just let it slide for like a good number of months. So to give you an idea of how long we haven't been doing it, we're going on almost 2 years now. We try here and there. I know.
Yeah, I'm like,
We try
okay.
here and there, but I'll just say the attempts are not successful. I'll just respect it like that. The attempts were not successful, and whenever I bring up the conversation, good hi ndoda angeke, angeke. He's like, no, when you're not supporting me. I even asked him, are you seeing someone? Maybe you're just doing it outside and you're not comfortable in telling me, but I'm open to knowing. He was not just barging in, but I went through his phone. Imagine, I even went through his phone to check if there's something. And shame, Bandla, it was clean. It was clean. Also, he could be good at deleting, but I don't want to flood my mind with such ideas, ne? So I don't know. Like, say maybe you were this guy. What support would you need from me? What is it that I'm not doing right? And also, it's not about me, so I shouldn't be also in a position of questioning Guti, what am I not doing right as the girl? Ah,
Okay. Mrs. Kwandi, uh, like just a few questions now, sharp like from me. You said you've been with him for 5 years, right?
it's going on 6 this year.
Okay. So you moved in last year, eh? Kwandi?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was last year, October. Look, October when we moved in
Okay.
together.
So the last 2 years they were very dry.
I wouldn't call it dry, but now that I'm thinking about it, there were signs of um weak erections, but he would be like, maybe I was thinking about it too much. Like he would just brush it off, and I wouldn't think of anything because honestly speaking, I don't have a penis. I wouldn't know.
Come on.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Um, okay, wait. Does he drink? Does he smoke?
He doesn't smoke and he doesn't drink. I wouldn't even say occasionally. It's at this point it's not even occasionally. It's just some rather let me say like once in a blue moon.
Okay. Okay, cool. You know what, ne? Let's start Pila Pelo like with the others and then we'll come through. No, non tender. Can I remove you quickly, then I'll bring you back, ne?
Alright, that's okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Lalo. Uh, let's do this. Okay. So let's start with Fenze actually, because he requested to speak first. Sure, Fenze.
Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great, man. Can you hear me?
Sound then.
Okay. Let me go down. I'll come back just now.
Who's next? Let's say Josie. Wait. Okay, Josie, Rosie, Serge, then KG. Nah. So get Josie, Rosie, Serge, then KG. Right, guys? Sharp. So Josie.
Athi ngizama ukukhipha ngaphuma
Mm-hmm.
manje. Maybe uba for hey kwabona Leroy ujwayele ukuthi i-cherry isinala mentality ukuthi i-cherry ayiye toilet. I'm just thinking ukuthi
Mr. Majosi, Mr. Majosi, sorry to interrupt you. Just wanted to check if my sound is well.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'll come back. Thanks, Mr. Majosi.
maybe uba futhukile. What I'm trying to say is maybe he's scared ukuthi
Oh, yeah.
hey nansi ngihlala nosisteri. Yo, sisteri sakabona ezinye izinto ezibeyond. You understand ukuthi maybe sisteri uyenza number 2. Hey usisteri kanti hey una I'm not saying ukuthi maybe I'm just maybe uba for into emthusayo maybe lo ukuthi esanathi ngihlala necherry maybe sokumele manje ngibe provider kanje nakanje and bengifisa ukuthi 5 years why angakakhiphi something nyana lobolo nyana if it's there why angakafiki lapho but anyway ngicabanga ukuthi maybe i-nervous ukuthi uthukile ubafo nje just enough uthukile kuthuka nje kuphela yeah ukuthi sengihlala nomuntu hey sengibona stereo toilet anyway I'm just thinking
No, chill. But you know what? Like,
thanks
sure. Like that could be it actually. Some of us like we get really what kind of anxiety what it's like you're like they're very real, eh? So and maybe like still adjusting and happy in a way, but then me I think it's a health problem. But as you know it, okay, cool. Let's move on quickly there. Rosie, Roosevelt.
Oh, she's in only.
She said preferably na marijuana like yeah, you are right actually.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get the men first and then sharp. Luna let's have Lela later. It's fine. So Serge, what's up?
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Morning. Okay. No, I wanted to say about this issue. It's about appetite management.
Okay.
So when you live with a person, you tend to get tired of your thing that you eat every time. So that's why sister Kwandi mentioned that when they were living apart, the guy was on fire. But now that they're together, the appetite is no longer there. So I would suggest that she come up with, she has to be creative when it comes to their sexual encounter, and also she mustn't put too much pressure, because with us guys, when you put too much pressure, it's like you turning me off. It's like you
Yeah,
demand
actually.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it has to be natural. Like the guy's fine, and I bet the guy's not sick. He's not sick. The guy's fine. It's about sexual appetite management. So they have to manage it properly. She might just find a way to attract him again. You know, there are ways, man. It's possible. Yeah. It's not a disease. The guy's fine. Yeah.
There's a comment there from Kola that says, they're like, please read it there. Cause like that's for you.
I can see.
Kola says, but then this has been happening for the last 2 years. So they only moved in last year around November, I think. So like maybe this is not really about that, like she's here now and then like you can get it like every day. So maybe this is as in like much more deeper. So what do you think?
So no, it's it. Okay, I can challenge Sister Kwandi, Sister Kwandi. If you give him, if you allow your guy to do it with a different woman, you will see how he's going to perform. Why would he perform better that side and not perform better with you? So it's all about that thing of the sex, like the drive, the appetite. Because remember, you've been eating your stuff every day. Now it's with you permanently. So you need to create ways for your man to keep on wanting it the same way. It's manageable. So here is the problem of management. She has to do some work as well on it, and also the guy has to do something. I can help him. If we can link me with him, I can help him. There are ways to solve this thing. I know we go through this thing as men. We cannot avoid it. We go through this thing as men.
All right, cool. You know what? Like, Celsius' opinion has like mixed reactions here. I'm going to commenting, guys. Who digs here? But hey, you know what? Hey, man, you know what? But I think he's right, though. Like, there's a saying that goes, but again, um, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So maybe that's about it. Maybe like just need some time apart, and like like once a week, and I don't know, but hey, could be it, could not be it. But then,
But now that's the thing. It's been absent for almost 2 years now. So
exactly, that's
also, also, I feel like I need to answer a few questions. No, he's not on any chronic medications, and I think it's also it's definitely a health problem. What else? What else? No, I'm not on contraceptives. Uh like it could be a lot of things, but I am open to the idea of letting him try it with someone else. I am definitely open because, as I said, also I could be the problem, but I am not. I am not the problem. I can't be putting myself in a position where I'm thinking I'm the problem, whereas we owning king. I understand that it's not a no wonder thing. No, it's his thing. So
okay. No, no,
mm-mm.
no. But again, I'm really glad, like you 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 said it yourself actually before I could say it actually, because like had like people there and say, oh, these people are taking me, guys. Like, remember since last year, nah? This is what like Leroy always says actually. The communication between as in like you two must be more effective now. So now Jay, she is saying that she wouldn't mind actually like letting him have some takeaways actually. Just to release Fela Sintle, then like maybe like he'll be more effective now. And that's not cheating actually. There's a discussion of okay, cool, fam. Like this is what I think. This is what I think like would work actually. Then that works for her also. So now you see, barking cat. I'm not the only one who actually thinks like this. I'm not crazy, guys. I don't talk about. But anyway, me I support that. Marosa tried because he might be too loose. Anyway, Mr. Voice of Reason, what's up?
Surely.
That was good. I'm not brag. I'm alive. I'm alive, bro.
Hamonad, Hamonad. Let's give offense a chance there.
No problem.
Hey Leroy, is there any sound? Can you hear me clearly?
You are proper.
Um, if I may ask Gwandi some few questions, if you can unmute, please. I think Leroy has asked few questions. Ukuti, does he drink? Does he smoke? So it's a no. So, and you mentioned that your sex life was good before you guys can move in. But I think the struggle is not. If I may ask, were you expecting you guys to have sex every day?
Absolutely not. I mean, we're working. You understand? We're busy.
Yeah.
If it's not this, it's that. Obviously, not every day, but at least let's check in once a week, twice a week at least.
Okay. When you look at him, especially when it comes to work, does he look stressed?
From time to time, he tends to be.
Yeah. That's one of the things that might be one of the reasons why he actually is not performing. If most of the guys, if they are stressed, their focus is more on that thing, because remember, we are more concentrating on solutions. You come with a problem, we focus on it, and maybe at work, he's not okay, he's been maybe mistreated or whatever reason that is stressing him, work or personal. Maybe he's not opening up, and it might be difficult for you to actually for him to open up on you. It depends. It might be some traumas back then. So maybe ask him that question. Hopefully, he will open up. Number two, most people don't drink enough water as men. And if they don't drink enough water, that can affect. So I might have a concoction that might assist him. So it's a cleanser just to boost his kidneys, the bladder, and at the very same time a concoction to give him more libido. I will give you that a little bit later. Another question, right? Since you guys were, do you guys do your spiritual beliefs in terms of churches or visiting some traditional healers? Or do you know if he does that, or does he believe in that?
Well, I wouldn't say he he visits some traditional healers, but like he does have that spiritual side of his. But I don't.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking is that I had this experience, which was sad, that there was a lady that I was dating, then I left her. When I went to another lady, I couldn't actually erect. Only to find out that she did some things that when I go to a next lady, and not that I was cheating, we broke up, but she did some things there. So I had to go on a cleansing process, which took some time, but at least I got my love back. So maybe that's one of the reasons why he doesn't get erection. There's something previously. Another thing, so you can maybe address that since he's a spiritual person, to say, hey, maybe check yourself. It might be a reason that your previous relationship is still haunting you. They did some things, or not even the previous relationship. Some people can do that, even in the family, which is quite sad. Another thing is that what you eat also does matter. Exercise does matter. Hopefully he will be open to actually try all these things just to go back. So obviously your sex was good previously. So obviously you kind of like know, his sex language, if I may put it that way. So obviously you understand it. Maybe he understands you more. So I think those, whatever I mentioned, might be the reason why he's not getting enough libido when it comes to you. The last thing, it can be a question of, but this one, don't think it too much because you might turn into being a beta detective. He might be having someone on the side. It can be at work. It happens where he leaves on time, he comes back on time. Everything happens at work when he's at lunch. He might be getting satisfied at work, and when he comes home, he doesn't find you attractive. That happens if you are in love with someone. We call it a transactional relationship. Some men are doing it, where someone is saying, I want a lawyer, I want an accountant, but the attraction was more on your career, but not necessarily you, you know. Now he settles with you. He doesn't want to leave you to hurt you, but he's not in love with you anymore. He doesn't find you attractive anymore, you know. So it might happen, but I don't want you to have a conclusion that this guy's cheating on me. He's busy with someone else outside. Let's come to a concoction. So a concoction, it's 1 liter full cream milk, half packet of Hamburg tea. You must use a sieve or even a cloth. A cloth is better because you just need water. So what you do, you boil it for like 30 minutes, slow boil, with 4 tea bags of Black Forest. With that, he will drink on an empty stomach early in the morning on your Saturday. He mustn't do any plans. And after drinking that, after an hour, he must drink a lot of warm water. That his urine will turn into a green color. So it cleans his cells, it cleans his bladder, his kidneys. And from there, for the next week, he has to drink a lot of water because that thing actually sucks out of the dirt in your body. That will boost him. After 3 days, he should use an FG coffee, Tracker coffee, cocoa, half a cocoa, half a tin of condensed milk, and another 1 liter of milk, and also with about 3 to 4 tablespoons of honey. He might prepare that into a 2 liter to about 3 liter, 4 liter bottle. He must drink that within 2 days because there's milk in there. It will go off. But after doing that concoction, he should let it be on the floor to actually go cold. Then put it in the bottle, then drink it and drink it. But if he's like that and you guys are not ready, after he's drinking that, if you guys are not ready for a child, you need to use a prevention because twins are coming, they're on the way. So that's a cleansing process and that's a booster, you know. And also when he hopefully there's nothing, it has nothing to do with him maybe cheating, it has nothing to do with him being bewitched, it has nothing to do with stress. Maybe it's just to boost libido. Then remember that sex that you guys were having before you can move in, it will double up. Like he will wake you up in the middle of the night and he will just go on and on, you know. So you must just be ready for that. It might be too much, but be appreciative because you started this thing, you came up with this thing, so you kind of like, you have to actually wait for the consequences. And now that if that is back, you must be happy. And maybe, yeah, I think that's my advice to you. But go step by step, be a little bit patient with him. And if he's a spiritual person, I think you guys, he must be a praying person, you know. I'm not attending any church. I'm not a praying person. But one thing I know is that witchcraft is there, even if I don't believe in it or I don't put my focus on it. There are things that are happening in life that you must ask yourself questions. What is this, you know? Maybe find out, and you'll be surprised when you find out what people can do, you know? In closing, I was listening to Ask a Man, and this lady is suffering from something disturbing, you know? It goes back to what our parents is teaching us. Remember in the olden days, sorry to go off topic, our parents would actually choose a family that you need to marry into, right? And when they choose that family, our parents, remember, they were consulting every now and then, you know? So they know that that family is pure. They are not doing anything at night and everything. And how that partner they're choosing for you, how they handle themselves, how they present themselves in the community. So at this moment now, you go into a club, it's offense, you see this lady, beautiful, you have a HIV kit at home, you just go straight, pa. But you don't know if umuntu lo uyatwala or wenza njani. So that's why a lot of our lives are messed up, you know. And remember, someone can be HIV and AIDS and a kit might not even show that this person is HIV and AIDS. But when you go to a blood test, you might find that they're HIV positive. So we need to be very sensitive in general when we actually go intimate with other people. And yeah, it is crazy. And some people, you can actually receive this kind of voodoo magic on them, just on it, just the DNA, not necessary to go to go raw in terms of sex. Just the DNA sweat, a connection of the what's this muhuba? I forgot the name. A sweat, a kiss, and everything. So intimacy is one of the things that can make you or break you, but in most cases it will break you. So that's my advice to you. But before you approach him, pray about it, right? Pray about it and to say, listen, God, get into this person. When I speak with him, make him open his ears, make him hear me, make him understand me. And whatever that I'm gonna say, command him to do it, So you must just learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So do that and say again.
I know, as in like ngithi siyivale emntungwa, siyivale,
All right,
siyivale.
super. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, yazini ne? Nje like ngathi sizokhala namhlanje. Kukhona ama concoction lana aphumile lana. So bona friends, like bona uthi ke ne like rona ba bangwe re kopa list o braya ka le instructions ya ntlhaloganya gore nje maybe le rona re a wana re kgone go leka nyana kgotsa maybe go ka nna bollonyana, but like thanks a lot Maji, you 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 gave us like a whole lesson actually, you know and I hope Sis Kwandi actually she actually wrote those things down because you said a lot, but hey man, like thanks a lot, bruh. You've helped more than Kwandi's husband actually. You helped a lot of us and we appreciate you, my leader. Mare Jo namhlanje boy, hey Kwandi. Mhm. Siyabonga
Hayi,
lapha kuGere.
ayinamhlanje,
Mm.
ayinamhlanje.
Okay, but
Hayi,
yeah.
but yeah, eventually,
Uh,
eventually.
all right. So now we're gonna hand over to our father. We call him the voice of reason, and yeah, he's the co-host actually. So Angela, today he's late, but it's fine. Ntate's go to look at that.
Ntate Leroy. Okay.
Hey. Yeah, tlhomo ka re bona, tlhomo na tlabe ke le ready next week.
Sorry, Mr. Leroy, can you put me on the big screen there, just for a moment?
Okay, sharp. Hey KG,
And Dad.
ka re bona go tle bo go le monate next week mfana go ga Kwandi kwa. Sizokhala fa. Awotse.
Hey, yeah, no, offense and Tizidi Otapaya.
It's again.
Offense, we are waiting, sir.
I don't know, like you can still talk and then I get about to bonsa something like this.
Oh, okay. Okay. Kwandi, I think my first disclaimer is that, okay, there we go.
Saya di screenshot teman you are fast. Bona try ke re jo. Ma bra. Kawo what's up bro? Hey, okay. Okay. I don't feel boy.
So the only thing that is missing here is Hamburg tea, but I will DM you the instructions. Then you can put on your wall there.
Yeah. Great stuff.
So you
Thanks a lot.
see, I'm ready, and I must say something that is might be actually, how can I put it? It might not sound right? But three exes of mine, two are married, and I'm not saying I'm the best.
But what, like, but again, isn't like before you continue, ne? Like, let's give KG isn't like his time because like na go happen, ne. So how did brag, ne? Okay.
All right, surely. So yeah, so to Kwandi, I wanted to say a disclaimer. None of us, except those that I don't know, but none of us are doctors or medically trained to even give advice in terms of all these things that would have health implications. And I think the horror I had in my head while Offense was talking was when he said, Kuti, you must be ready for what's coming. And I was like, now you end up getting tired because but careful what you ask for. So yeah, but in any case, Kwandi, just two questions on my side quickly. Are you married with the person?
No, we're not. No, we're not. But
Okay.
we're in
Um,
we're
uh-huh.
having the conversation.
Okay. All right. Is there any reason why you guys decided to move in together?
Well, apart from him asking me, and I didn't see why not. There isn't any. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just he asked me to move in, and I said yes. I didn't see a problem with that.
okay. Is marriage your ideal situation?
Is it is
Oh,
it is.
okay, cool. All right. No, that's fine. Just to give you a bit of my background, I'm a married person myself. So I will most likely give you perspective from that area. So, plain put, an erection has to do with blood flow. Beyond anything else of any ailments and problems in the body, but an erection is blood flow. Yes, we also speak about the mental situation of it or the mental side of it, yes. But all of that has to do with blood flow. So it could be that that's where you need to be focusing in. And I would say, more than anything, try and have the conversation of can we seek medical assistance, and this is then become important how you present it. I liked how you have addressed it so far. You did have a sit down, you did have an engagement, but he did show a little bit of reluctance in terms of that, and I would assume it has to play with the ego of men, because most of the time men we draw much of our manhood over the fact of an erection or over an erection. So if then you start having such discussions, perhaps even with your person, it might be a bit of an ego struggle. But this is one hint also, I'll just give you a tip that if you can in your relationship work at removing any form of being of shame, you can easily talk about anything and be able to overcome all of these things. So you have also stated that there is no suspicion on your part about him cheating and things like that, and I would say that choose to believe him, choose the positive side. I'm not saying ignore any red flags. If there are flags, there is suspicion. Yes, do whatever you need to do. But if there is no signs of him cheating, don't make it about him cheating, because then it just adds fuel to the fire that I was not cheating and then now you're accusing me of cheating, right? So then it's a thing of let's then discuss and assure him it's not about you and having sex. It's about caring for your partner. It's about caring for the person you want to get married to. It's about being worried about his health and overall the intimacy of a relationship. So it's not a subject of fulfillment in terms of how many orgasms can you have or just having sex, but it's a case of it also plays a critical role in people being married. So you want to make sure that y'all are having a future and we are going to plan things accordingly. So we need to have these discussions, right? So if he's not comfortable having the discussion with you, for example, and you ask him that and you say, okay, is it possible that we can bring in someone? It could be a nutritionist, it could be a doctor if he doesn't necessarily want to go to men's clinic, because the moment people hear men's clinic, they're thinking that, yo, I'm gonna have to be taking medication and all of these funny things. But like how people have said, there might be just issues of him eating right. We grow older, bodies change. Libido also fluctuates up and down as you grow older. So we just need to know what is right for our body at a specific time. And the only way we can know that is if we consult. So you can either consult a doctor, a nutritionist, and things like that. So if to him it's a situation of you need to ask him, do you want to solve the issue? Is it something that is a concern to you? I understand it might be an issue of ego and whatever the case, it might be bruising you, but we need to then say, do you want to solve this? Besides me being a person and wanting sex as your partner, but do you want to solve this issue? Then I want to support you. Here are my thinking. This is what we could look at. This is what we can do. And then you address things in that particular manner. Okay. So I think try and go back to the conversation. Bring in the issue of seeing a doctor, seeing a nutritionist, and trying to address the issue of maybe there is an issue of diet, there is an issue of blood flow, and things like that. So that is that from my side in terms of the physical side of things. Then we move on to the spiritual side of things. We don't know. We also, that needs to be clear. If this is a person that you want to marry, this is a person that you're already living with, you need to have that discussion of how do you all see your spiritual lives. Yes, what things is he doing that might be affecting these things, because there can be an issue of generational issues that are existing and they are now coming because possibly they are seeing that, okay, no, this person is about to get married, is already moving in with this person, and things like that, and the one place to attack a relationship is in that particular area. So y'all need to have that discussion of spiritually, what is it that could be the issue and how do we seek assistance in terms of this particular area. Are we then saying we are people who are praying? Let's pray. Let's sit down and pray, talk about this particular situation and address it. So it has to be addressed on both sides. And more than anything, you have been with this person for 5 years. You know him slightly better than the rest of us. You know the areas where he's touchy in terms of things that you can't discuss. But you need to come to him in a way that his guard will not be up. Him saying that I want you to help, but haika kulu. We just need to understand, what do you mean by that? Or maybe you just ask him, what is your biggest fear about the situation? And if there's the biggest fear, how can we address that? Isn't it better that we address these issues and deal with it? Because you'd find that the biggest fear has even nothing to do with him having an erection. In his head, he might have something totally different about this particular issue. Then maybe you might put him at ease once you guys discuss the fears. Then you see a way forward. So for me, it's about you guys talking further, discussing the issue, and if it's needed, then bring in a third party, be it a doctor, be it a nutritionist, and discuss this particular element. They will then say, okay, if you don't want to go the route of other things, let's then change your dietary requirements and things like that. See if things will change. If not, then we know what the next step is. But it's also a buy-in for him wanting to solve the issue. I hope I have at least touched on those elements. Thanks.
What you just said is so interesting because just yesterday we had a conversation about it. I then asked him, how do you feel? How does everything make you feel? And then he said, um, touching on the fear issue, he said his biggest fear is losing me after I have taught him a lot, and he doesn't want to lose me, and yet he doesn't have a I wouldn't say a problem, but he wouldn't stop me from leaving, because I would then want to experience um doing it with someone else. I then assured him and said I wouldn't want to leave you like that. I mean, I feel like we're bigger than this. We're bigger than us not having sex. Even this situation, it shouldn't be a problem where you feel like you're ashamed, or you feel like I'm judging you, or you feel like maybe I'm not a safe space in inverted commas. It was like, yeah, I hear you, but we can't help the fact that it's not happening and you're human. You understand? Especially, I mean, women would understand this, especially on ovulation days. Yo, that's the peak, peak, peak. But fine. I wouldn't stop you from looking for greener pastures. And oh, goodness gracious, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's heavy, but it's okay.
Mm.
We will be okay. We have to be okay. We have to go through this. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So thank you so
Um.
much. You just
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, but you just opened up my eyes, so to speak.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Kwandi. And I like the response that you've made about how you addressed him when you're talking about the fears. So you see now, this has nothing to do, because as men, we also think quite forward, future plans and things like that. So you see, he has gone as far as losing you. So he has played so many scenarios in his head that the end now is him losing you as a result of this thing. He's not even caring about himself and whether his health is not good or whatever the case may be. He's afraid of losing you. And he even said, after you have taught him so many things. So this just shows to me that this man is committed to you, this man wants to be with you. But you see, now there is a fear that is far different, or that has escalated beyond just the intimacy that you guys are having. So I would advise this, that maybe going forward you could say, because also there are many ways that you guys can still be satisfied. If him is an issue of making sure that you are satisfied, there are many ways. We've talked about foreplay and all of these things, and how you can reach orgasms without penetration and all of that. So there are many ways that you guys can still explore intimacy, without the penetration. So that's one element that you can still for now utilize. But also, if you want to go further in that, then you say to him, listen, to make things also easier for you, I will not initiate things. I will wait for you maybe when you feel thing. Because I'm just thinking that every time when you guys try and it doesn't happen, it further hits the ego, it further brings negative, vibes and all of that, and he might feel down further and further. So maybe reducing that might be the case. Or if then you're not doing that, you say, okay, cool, we are working on pleasurizing me in this particular situation, then we address it from that element. And then when we move to the issue of fears, then you need to this is now your job. If you feel you want to be with this guy and you want to do this, you will work hard at restoring his confidence in the fact that you have no plan of leaving. Assure him, I've been here for 2 years already, where I've not went outside. I want to be with you. I want us to solve this thing. And this thing is solvable. It's not something that cannot be solved. So I want you to then discuss, let's talk more often about the fears so that we can be at ease about them. How do you think I can support you in terms of helping you not feel less than a man, in terms of helping you not feel like I might leave you,
you know, so that while we are solving and looking at a solution for this thing, you don't feel like I'm about to run away, you know. And you tell him that we still have forever to go if you are saying we are doing this thing forever. So we still have many, many years. Why would I be running around now? You know, why will I be running away now when I've been with you for 2 years? That for me, if you're not aware, it's how much commitment I've shown so far, you know. So maybe then we will reduce trying to do it if that's what we're gonna do, or we're gonna focus mainly on pleasurizing me, and I'm satisfied in that without penetration. And then we also bring in the discussion of how do we solve the health issue, who can we consult from the doctor's perspective and things like that, right? So that for me would be a solution for now that I have for you that you could look at. Yeah, I'll stop there for now.
Sase bafu wayibeka kahle njena. Joyazini la blind.
Ngesilungu sithi, you have said a mouthful. Yo ngiyabonga.
Now somebody's mouth is going to be full very soon. Look at God. But
LeeRoy. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Kwandi. These things are things that we have to live with, and this is what relationships are made of. These challenges is for you guys to be tested and to see whether you can withstand and, you know, grow higher and higher, because there are many things. I will tell you, I've been married now for 5 years, and I usually tell people in this live that there is nothing in my mind that I imagine where I have separated with my wife. So that for me gives me confidence that whatever challenge that will come, we will overcome it together. You know, there might be bumps because other things is you learning. It's something that both of you guys have never had to deal with, you know, let alone now he has to deal with it with you, you know. So there are other things that we need to address and open up to, and relationships are not only about sex, in as much as it is a very valuable area, but intimacy in itself goes beyond sex. I will tell you now, as married, that we thought that before we got married, listen, 4 times a week is overlapo, you know. But we then realized that no, man, it's not only about the sexual thing. There are other levels to intimacy that we didn't know before we got married, but we ended up, you know, learning these elements where we're like, ah, man, it's not about sex. Us sitting down for an hour and chatting, rubbing the hand, you know, feeding those love languages is enough to for you to go for another week without sex, you know. But you know that when you feel like it, you address it and you deal. And I say you don't finish until both of y'all are satisfied. So these are things that you will need to think about. Attend couples counseling. You know, sometimes it's about that. Let's go for couples. Not that something is wrong. We're just going for couples counseling. We're attending seminars. We are learning about these things. And that's another way to also give him information, because right now you are the one who's sitting here hearing this. Sometimes even like going back to him and saying, Yazi, I was on TikTok, he might even be angry that you are asking people about his situation, you know. But if you guys go to a seminar together, you know, and it becomes a topic of discussion, there is just a point of us learning about relationships and challenges that come. And that might be another room for him to get information and to see that he's not alone in this situation. There are people who are seeking assistance in terms of these things. So, yes, thank you so much, Conti.
hallelujah. Dog, you know what, ne, like, just to plus there, ne, guys, like, this is for ladies actually, ne, guys, ne? And gents, you know what, ne, like, sorry for actually, as in, like, you know, isn't bargain, isn't like doing this. Guys, we we are very special babies, eh? You know, but the bargain isn't like Rona Majita actually. We are very special babies, you know. So I don't like, sometimes we really don't know how to communicate bargain like um those things ngana tse le so now sometimes they may be like no it's again like hasn't right or this and that this is so now this is where the third party as in like has to come in na gape nje le lona le ka go tlhaloganya motho wa gago as in like better actually, you know, like do not just judge nje like from the surface, you know? So bargaining gape as in like uh this could be like a psychological thing and maybe or maybe like a health thing, you know, but it can isn't like physical health thing, you know. So yeah, now he really doesn't know how to as in like say it as in like um to you. So let's actually look a little deeper, you know, because we are not so bright sometimes. But hey, thank you very much. Final word that like Sisquandi, because I'm about to closing and here because I have to leave and
Okay, my final words would be also we would appreciate it if men would not stop, but like would appreciate it more if men had this mentality with yeah, Tina, we need to be babied, Tina, we need to be spoken to a little softer. I mean, what I'm saying is, asingatitisani, but let's just have an honest and brutal conversation and say, hey, I'm not feeling this, I'm feeling this. Then would see, yeah, don't bruise my ego, speak to me nicely, be honest with your feelings. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay.
but then sometimes you're like we just don't know how to use as like these words, but we are trying. Yes, Gwendy, we are trying. So I don't like that's why we started this actually. Me, like KG, like my friends, you know, I didn't like let's help those who need, you know, as in like people like Rona. But and I like we are not psychologists, did helpists, did doctor, in the marriage. Sometimes having people like this actually like help now because now you might see that like maybe Munga Kamole and they had a similar as in like problem here. So you coming out so you help like maybe like 6 marriages. So it's a good thing. So we are trying. Né? And thank you very much, Sis Kwanti, for trusting us with your very delicate information. But one thing that I can guarantee you, somebody will be coming next week with
Okay, Nami, thank you so much for listening and being there. Also, to those that the marriages that I've helped, I'll be sending in invoices soon. So please do the right thing.
oh yes, the one as in like just get your bag. Friends, I see your hand quickly there. Like let me just validate that.
Leroy, can I just say to Sisquandi, if feel free to send a DM if you want to chat further about the situation, and yeah, I'm opening up if maybe it gets to that point where you would he would be available to want to talk to another guy. Then we can have those chats. Fortunately, I'm a relationship coach, so that also can play in. So yeah, chap. Go ahead, Offense.
Oh yeah, guys, no, we do have a relationship coach. Look at that, right? Friends, wait.
Yeah, I just okay.
Yeah, wait. So guys, uh, like we are closing up right now. So for those who just joined us, like my name is Leroy, not Magoya. Like Leroy, we are a group of friends who help each other with a lot of things. But yeah, we are here Monday to Friday from 11:30 in the morning, and we listen to Ask a Man, and then we, uh, we have these kind of chats, and please feel free to catch up more YouTube later on. In case you are late or you trying to figure out like who are we actually? No, actually, 10 vroeg we are live. Then you can get the replay catch up things, more YouTube, Makoya rundown. So we are there. You can get to know us there, 40, and then like know who's who's doing what, when, how and so. Great stuff. And thank you very much to Cats Le Mafumbu, actually, yeah. They've been bargaining can gifting us there a lot, and thank you very much for helping us reach our targets. And to whoever liked this live, Marero Marinje, we thank you very much. Sis K, but fancy final words there quickly before Sivala Linda.
Yeah, final words is that thank you so much to KG. He helped me a lot, this guy. I don't want to go into it, but it's always good to have a perspective from a married guy, because moving in with someone and someone who's married, they're almost similar. And when you get it from him, it opens your eyes and everything. And last, in terms of health, last concoction that will actually help men in terms of what is this, cancer, prostate cancer. This will assist you. You get it from any pharmacy, even food lovers market. A lot of doctors, white and black, they recommend it. So in terms of health, again, prostate cancer might be one of the reasons. That's my closing. Thank you very much.
And that was Mr. Fense. He was helping us actually for a maybe mathata ao. He got the concoctions, but you do it at your own risk, guys. We don't want to be here. Around on you said I should do what? No. This is at your own risk. We are not health what kind of practitioners here. We just we're just like friends who just help each other. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen,
To them, as Makoya, we advise them not to do it.
yeah, who would want to, man, who will up, you know? But then, yeah, thank you very much. And you can catch up later. Half, half past 9 actually tonight, as in like replay of this will be up there. Please follow us and please keep telling your friends to follow us. My name is LeeRoy, and bye bye. Bom, bom, bom. Yeah.